That's the generic Star Wars theme.
It's the one we're allowed to play. We don't have to pay for it.
That's exactly right. If you've ever wanted to walk through the Star Wars universe, now's your chance, and you don't even have to leave Ohio to do it, because this summer, COSI is hosting one of the largest fan-made Star Wars collections, at least on Earth. I was going to say in the universe, but at least here.
Now, we all drew straws on this, but I think Mike Polk Jr. stacked the deck, because he's the one who got to travel to a galaxy not so far away, also known as Columbus, to check it out.
Not long ago, but right now actually, in a county not all that far away. You can make it in about 2 hours depending on the traffic on 71. An exciting new fan-powered Star Wars exhibit has launched at COSI, Columbus's renowned science museum and research center. Unofficial Galaxies is a massive new fan-powered exhibit that drops you right into the worlds of Hoth, Endor, and whatever planet this was. And so much more. And you can expect more than just posters and action figures. That's here. But the real draw for fans is the full-size ships, screen-accurate costumes, and some incredibly detailed recreations. All built, donated, or sourced by diehard fans. COSI's Josh Sarver says it's a Star Wars experience created by fans for fans.
Collected by fans themselves. One big collector, or the largest collection in the world, but then we combine that with individuals here regionally and nationally as well, including yours personally. And you know, you go back to the history of Star Wars, a lot of the props were just found items. You know, whether it was in a garage or taking PVC pipe, putting it together to make that super blaster or whatever it might be.
Upside down painted garbage cans.
Exactly, and so that creativity lives on in the collectors themselves and the artists that you see.
Walk me through some of the lands that people get to visit when they come here.
We start you off in the desert of Tatooine. We'll take you into Jabba's palace there on Tatooine. We'll then take you to the cooled atmosphere of Hoth and the Rebel battle. Then we'll bring you into the dark side. And on the dark side, we'll take you into the Death Star.
As you were.
Show you what experiences would be like there. And then we bring you to the Jedi Temple, and then right here to the X-Wing Bay.
Nice finishing spot right here. This is a very impressive structure. Do you have any idea what size scale this would be compared to the one used in the film?
Full scale, 40 feet by 40 feet, 8,000 pounds. We weren't sure that it was going to fit through the elevator and be able to sustain the floor here, but we've made it happen.
The exhibit also has some interactive features, allowing visitors to reenact film moments by engaging in a speeder chase on Endor.
Oh, jeez. I got a bug. I got a bug.
Or grab a picture of yourself getting crushed by the Death Star's garbage compactor.
Oh, hey, I found a quarter.
And while the attention to detail is indeed impressive throughout, Sarver acknowledges that at least one such feature was inadvertent.
You did mention that there was a happy coincidence on the ice planet Hoth. What happened there?
That's right. Just so happens that's also where our HVAC unit releases all the air conditioning, so it just happens to be a little bit cooler in that scene.
So as a reminder, folks, if you do end up visiting the ice planet Hoth, it's always smart to bring a jacket, even when it's in Columbus. Unofficial Galaxies is open at COSI through September 1st. All intergalactic species are welcome. Droids and Wookiees must be accompanied by an adult.
You can't make this stuff up, friends.
You know, one thing that I did want to point out just from visiting, and given it was just a Tuesday, but it was kind of sparse, like the attendance, but at the same time, all different age groups. Like, there is no age limit on Star Wars. There's kids enjoying it. There's old people there going through on walkers because it's been around so long now.
Right.
So it appeals to so many generations, you know.
77?
77.
So this, literally, the teenagers that were watching that are pushing 60.
Yep. And you said some of the interesting things about that was that they made that out of very little stuff. And as he said, Josh said, in the original Star Wars, they were making this stuff out of garbage cans and everything anyways.
Because it was
such a
low budget, right?
So anything, now it looks like that stuff if you just make it yourself. So it's kind of neat.
Wow. Yeah, I literally, and some of the stuff in the background, it looked like that was a real spaceship.
It's very impressive.
Yeah,
and it was
well
fun.
done.
It was very cool. So thanks for having us. Appreciate it. May the force be with you and stuff.
Lots of fun. Good to have it so close to home.
Thank you.
I have a few friends that I think are going to pay that one a visit.
Oh, no doubt.